to Mayberry, weeknights at 8, 7 Central on MeTV.
That's when I realized that a president is very powerful. When you can do that, send that money to a foreign country and no friend, it's crazy. I kept my promise, recognized the true capital of Israel, and opened the American embassy in Jerusalem. You know who likes that the most? The evangelicals like it the most. You know that? The evangelicals love it. We're just with Franklin Graham and a lot of great people. They had a very successful event at the mall today. I don't know if you heard about it. It was great. Franklin Graham, all of the top evangelical and other leaders, they were great. They were at the White House ceremony today with the justice. I also recognized Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights. And instead of the endless wars, we are forging peace all over.
This is kind of coming together, I think, and these are very ominous warning signs. Biden has made it clear that he isn't, or the Democratic Party and Biden has made it clear that they're not going to institute the kind of jobs program that might be able to pull us back from the brink. He said if Medicare for All is passed by Congress and it comes on his desk, he'll veto it. He wants to give more money to the police. We won't get into Biden's long, complicity in militarized police, free trade deals, NAFTA, cheerleaders for these endless wars in the Middle East. So, with or without Trump, it's going to be pretty grim. And in fact, I think if Trump is removed from office, this kind of neo-fascist violence will probably get worse.
Can you... you've already painted quite a dystopian picture of what's about to happen. For those people...
No end. And I think the Europeans need to realize that. We have said that with or without the United States, if Iranian interests that are guaranteed in the JCPOA, we don't want anything outside the JCPOA. We simply want what is ours, what was bargained, what was negotiated within the JCPOA, and it cannot be renegotiated.
It does underline a general suspicion and virus fatigue within the public that may become hard to manage. Jason Farrell, Sky News.
The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, has criticised the lack of joined-up thinking over coronavirus from different countries around the world. In an address to the UN General Assembly, he urged leaders to work more closely together to tackle the pandemic.
It is absurd, in many ways, outrageous, that this microscopic enemy should have routed the unity of the human race. COVID has caused us to cease other vital work, and I'm afraid it made individual nations seem selfish and divided from each other.
Sky Sports School correspondent Kate McCann joins me from Westminster now. How have these comments gone down, Kate?
I think Boris Johnson's pitch was not really to us as a domestic audience, but much more internationally.
During a pandemic.
And those include drive-thrus at fire stations, car washes, ice houses. It also includes scheduling patients at 5, 10, and 15-minute intervals.
Each step in the distribution process equally critical.
I mean, we're playing a big part of the COVID vaccine. And, it feels good to be part of it.
Because delivering the vaccine will be just as important as developing it. Stephanie Goss, NBC.
However, some potential consumers seem a little less than convinced, describing the product as insane. And there are questions over who else might be able to use the device to snoop. We got some opinion in New York.
It's absolutely insane that's being marketed and sold to a public.
I'm a little uncomfortable with it.
let's say if someone could hack it, I mean, you don't want this drone to go into your bathroom while you're taking a shower.
Obviously, companies like Amazon and Ring are collecting data. They do it constantly. And, you know, at first they say, we're not collecting data, or we're only using data for this. And then it comes out 2 years later that they've been listening to every word that you said. So I'm concerned about it, but you're paying with your data for convenience, and that's the rub. That's what happens nowadays.
Hey!
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but that's
The Attorney General's investigation.
Put it all online. Provide the facts, the information, the evidence. And it's about trusting the people of Kentucky. I trust them. That if they have all the facts, the evidence, and maybe some explanation if needed, that they can process it.
The grand jury's decision has also sparked protests in cities across the country.
And now to an update on that frightening thing that we brought you yesterday morning involving those 2 Louisville police officers.
48 blitz. Get excited, North Alabama. We got football tonight. Call Brady, whether you're amped up for EA Sports on your side.
Check this out. Thanksgiving not too far away, and turkeys apparently know it, just like a child playing hide and seek. This turkey seemed to think it would never be found in the bathroom. The wild.
Oh, would you like me to put your flowers in the water?
No thanks, I'll eat them here.
I got you. Checkmate.
How you doing, sir? That's fantastic.
Spencer and Hogan. I play chess exactly like I'm on Star 13. Eyes open, watching your every move.
I say, Commandant, I wish you wouldn't eat when you play.
I was a mayor and governor. I dealt with a lot of crises. Weather crises, hurricanes, mass shootings at Virginia Tech when I was governor, H1N1 when I was governor. None were at the scale of this. But one thing I learned from dealing with crises is communication.
It says so right there, Paul. I was supposed to take all the stuff I got down to the post office at 1 o'clock.
Broke it off.
Boy, oh boy, I'll not have to sell any more of that salve.
Sarah, get me Wally's filling station.
Hello?
How you doing? Marn, how would you like to take a little drive with me over Mount Pilot?
Hi, you wanted to see me?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about the email you sent me last night.
I sent you an email?
You bet you did. Hello. Shalom and aloha from the grave of Richard Feynman.
Oh, it's coming back to me.
Please accept the following retraction. I know I said physics is dead, but it is the opposite of dead. If anything, it is undead, like a zombie.
Back on the road, maybe $50 a person. Oh, but the spirit is worth that.
I was 17 years old, in search of a dream that I have been able to live out beyond my wildest expectations.
When I